what's going on, everybody? Here is your weekly Wavy Gravy for November 18th to November 24th, 2019. All right. Let's do it. All right, let's see what's going on this week for the 12, huh? Let's see what's going on for the 12 this week. All right, let's get this deck woken up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. This is the All Signs Wavy Gravy for November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Let's see what's going on with the 12. What's going on with the 12? All right. All right. Let's get some Aries energy up in here. Let's get it started. Aries, what's coming towards Aries? What's going to happen? What's up? What's the deal with Aries for November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is it going to be wavy gravy for Aries? Is it going to be wavy or gravy this week for the sign of Aries? This is for November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go. Overall energy right here for Aries is Aries. You're going to be in a very giving or compromising mood this week. There's going to be an opportunity here for you to actually make goods or make evens or make equal as a situation. And here with the Six of Wands right here, you will be feeling victorious. You'll be feeling victorious and do even if it's the smallest thing here, Aries, you're going to be feeling very good about yourself because, let's face it, Aries, let's face it, you are a confrontive type of energy. Always got to be right. Always got to put your 2 cents in. You're a fiery piece of work here, Aries. All right? Let's get some more right here for Aries. Let's do it. For November 18th through the 24th, 2019, is it going to be wavy or gravy for the sign of Aries? Let's do it. Here we go. Alrighty, so thing about it is right here, like I said, you're going to be in a very, very, not easygoing, but in a very tolerant mood this week, okay? You know, it's kind of sort of you're going to be in the mood to like your stressors, worries, your anxiety. You're going to be like, you know, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a solution to it, but I have bigger fish to fry this week. You know what I mean? It's like whatever doubts, fears, worries, anxieties, and whatnot. It's kind of sort of you're gonna have this feeling that you're gonna push off to the side. You know what I mean? Let's see what's going on. Person of interest in your situation is finding you, Aries. This is for Aries. This is for Aries, person of interest and or situation that is binding Aries from November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with Aries for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. This is for Aries, person of interest and or situation that is binding Aries. One more. Gotcha. Let's do it. For Aries, person of interest and or situation that is binding Aries. From November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Okay, the person or situation that is binding you this week, Aries, is indecisive mode. They're trying to come to a conclusion and or epiphany about something here. They want to offer you something. A truce, a compromise here, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that you're going to be in a very compromising mood this week because whatever it is they got to offer you, whatever it is that this has to offer you, the situation or person you're dealing with, you're going to listen to them. You're going to actually get the subtle hunch to listen to them and hear them out. Like, you're ready to listen. Instead of you trying to put your 2 cents in or you're trying to speak your mind, you're trying to, like, very, very aggressively speak your mind, you're going to listen. You have this feeling of listening. being a listener and hearing people out for what it's worth. Please, if they do come off strong, just keep it cool. You know what I mean? Keep it cool. Stay in this compromising energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's a little small piece of advice, because this is not for every Aries person of interest. I'm just saying for the group of you that the person comes off kind of pushy or comes off kind of strong, even forceful, keep it cool. Let's see what advice we have for Aries this week. Alrighty. Alright, let's see what advice we have for Aries for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What advice for Aries? What advice for Aries? What advice for Aries? Let's get some advice for Aries here. One more. Advice for Aries. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, Aries, check it out. All right, with disappointment and or conflict and or discussion and or debate, keep your cool, like I said, exactly like I said right here. Your advice is to think of a positive outcome. You can be selfish a little bit, but don't take it too extreme, okay? Now is the time for you to be thinking about a new beginning and or new project. Keep your mind occupied. Keep your mind occupied and off the negative energy. Stay positive, no matter what comes your way this week, Aries. You might surprise yourself with what's going to go down this week if you keep a simple, logical, and positive mind, okay? So, if you control yourself, Aries, it's going to be pretty wavy, or it's going to be pretty gravy, gravy. Well, it's going to be wavy if you don't know how to control yourself, but it's going to be pretty gravy for those that can. All right? Let's see what we got going on. All right. Taurus. This is for Taurus. Let's see what's going on with Taurus for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019, y'all. Okay, Taurus, we got the Ace of Swords right here. Coming into some truth, some clarity, or having an epiphany. Having a true epiphany about something. But from what I see right here, Taurus, is that it's going to come at a great expense, this epiphany. It's not going to come easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna realize or learn some things about yourself or your environment. Okay? And you want to learn it also, no matter how difficult, stubborn, or hard it is. You are in the process of learning and finding stuff out this week, Taurus. All right, let's see what's going on here. Taurus. Let's get Taurus energy for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go. One more shuffle for Taurus. Here we go. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Taurus. Like I said here with the Knight, or with the Page of Swords, you're going to be in gimme that info, gimme that info energy this week here, Taurus. You want to know, you want the facts, you want the truth, you want the clarity. You are a sponge this week, Taurus. Whatever disappointments, whatever endings, whatever breaks, whatever agreements, you want to know the truth and clarity behind each and every one of them. You want the truth. You want truth, and you're going to seek and find the truth at all costs, because when Taurus makes a decision to do something, Taurus is going to do it. Sometimes Taurus waits until they're actually pushed to the absolute limit, then they're going to stubbornly make the decision, but they're going to stick with their decision. You this week, Taurus, oh yeah. Oh, you want some truth, and you know, by golly, you're going to find it. You're going to find it. All All right, let's see what's going on with Taurus, person of interest and or situation that is binding Taurus for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Taurus this week? Let's see. There we go. No. All right. This is for Taurus, person of interest and or situation that is binding Taurus for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here you are, Taurus. Here you are. You are definitely on their mind. You're definitely in their energy, Taurus. Okay? They want to reunite with you. They want to come together with you. They want to balance things out with a situation, person, whatever the case may be for you this week here, Taurus. They want to make things right. They want to make it right. They want to make it good. They want to make it flowing and whatnot. Trouble is, though, it's kind of sort of like their words. Sure, their words are whatever it is to you or whatever it means to you, but it's like there's not a whole bunch of truth behind it. You know what I'm saying? You feel it and you know it. You know, you're not stupid, Taurus. You're not stupid. You can't be fooled here with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, you can't be fooled. You know what I mean? Can't be lied to. The thing is, though, whatever you are dealing with, you are in their energy big time. Big time this week. All right. They want a new beginning right here. They want to try to work things out. They're even going to go as far as fight for the connection, but they're not bringing any truth. I don't see them bringing any truth towards you. And you want truth. That is actually the one thing that you want out of the situation that's going to give you the confidence to go forward. So here we go. Let's get some advice for Taurus for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Let's get some advice for Taurus. Let's get some advice for Taurus for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. All right. Alrighty, here we go. Advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Taurus, keep it going. Yes, yes. Don't be immature about things. If you're going to go and look for the truth, and you're going to try to discover the truth, do it maturely, no matter what you find out. Small truth, big truth, medium truth, tall truth, short truth, everywhere truth. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Don't be immature about it. As a matter of fact, if you want to discuss things in regards to it to balance it out, you can go ahead and do that. Just keep it cordial. Keep it respectable. Keep it cool. All right, Taurus? I mean, we all know how stubborn you can get. We all know how stubborn you are and how you want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Taurus, hey, you know, don't mess with Taurus when they're pissed off. But this is the time where you need to keep your cool, because then you can interpret whatever it is that you're bringing into yourself, or whatever it is that you're finding out or you're discovering from an unbiased perspective, so you can make a clear and confident decision on what you need to do to better the situation or to release yourself from the situation. Very, very important to keep a clear head, not biased, not judgmental. Take all the information in from whatever you find out and do it logically, not emotionally. All right, Taurus? It's going to be pretty wavy for you, all right, Taurus? But control yourself. Control yourself. This is the week for you to control yourself. All right. Let's see who's next. Gemini. All right. What's up, Gems? What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? Gemini. All right, let's see what's going on with Gemini for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What's going on with Gemini is going to be wavy or gravy for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini. Gotcha. All right, let's get 2 shuffles here for Gemini. The cards are sticking together. What the heck? Come on, cards. You. All right. Okay. Here we go. Gemini, you're going to be in a very selfish energy this week. Okay? You know what you want, you want what you want. It's kind of sort of, you're going to go through extraordinary lengths here to get it. You know what I mean? That's what I see right here. Like, you're going to go through great lengths to get it. And you're going to be selfish about it. You know, you're not even going to consider anything else. But the thing about it is, though, you come to the conclusions that you're not going to consider anything else other than your own wishes and wants, because you learned that being kind and giving and nurturing is just going to screw you over here with the Tower and the Six of Swords. So this is the conclusion you come to. Keep to yourself, be yourself, and do things for yourself. Because you're tired of being stepped on, trampled on. You're tired of bending over backwards for people and people taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? So this is the energy that you're going to be coming into this week here. Okay, Jen? That's what I see right here. Let's see what's going on with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Gemini. All right. This is for Gemini's person of interest and or situation that is binding Gemini for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. All right, let's take a look at the situation and or person that Gemini is dealing with or binding Gemini for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Okay. Jen, they're keeping to themselves. The situation is being, they're walking away, Jen. They're miserable. They feel like they should seek life elsewhere, Gemini. That's what they're feeling right here. That's the energy that they're in. Like, you know what? I'm just going to do me. I'm just going to do me. That's probably why you're in this selfish energy here, Gemini. It seems to me over here that you guys are marrying each other. But you are just going after what you want. If it's the person that you're interested in is what you want, then you're going to try to go after that. But the person that is binding you or situation that is binding you is just saying, no, I'm going to, I have better odds and I got better chances walking away. Like they're in walking away mode this week here, Gem. What advice do we have for Gemini? What advice do we have for Gemini? What advice do we have for Gemini for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What advice for Gemini? Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Okay. Gemini, I would strongly reconsider your actions this week. Why? Because any kind of bitchiness or any kind of like blunt or aggressive behavior is going to leave you stuck. You're not going to get anything. You catch more bees with honey than with vinegar. You know what I'm saying, Gemini? This is the time for you to be a little bit more on the sweeter side than on the sour side. You know what I mean? So it's going to be pretty wavy for you, Gemini. For both you and the person or situation that is binding you. I'm just saying, reconsider your tactics, reconsider your methods. I would strongly pump the brakes on this Queen of Swords energy. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. That's what I would do. It's going to be pretty wavy for Gemini. Who is next? Cancer. Here we go. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? What's going on with Cancer for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Cancer? What's going on with Cancer? Cancer. For November 18th through the 24th, 2019. It's going to be wavy or gravy for Cancer. Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Cancer? Here we go. Oh, Cancer. Cancer. All right, Cancer. You're gonna come to some conclusions this week, Cancer, and I see reunion. I see reconciliation here. You're gonna be in reconciliation mode here. You're gonna be in an energy to bring something back from the ashes here, Cancer. Okay? I mean, despite the betrayal, despite the backstabbing, the sabotage, the conflict, I mean, you made your mind up. You want to rekindle something, either with your person of interest, or you're going to try to relive a situation that is binding you, to try to either figure it out or try to smooth it out and to get rid of it. That is in your energy this week here, Cancer, is rehashing things. Try to rehash and correct, or try to rehash and heal. Let's see what's going on with Cancer's person of interest and or situation that is binding Cancer for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What is going on with Cancer's person of interest and or situation that is binding Cancer for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go. Alrighty. Your person of interest and or situation that is binding you for this week, Cancer, they want the same thing you do. They want some truth. They want some new love. They want to settle up with you in the most right forms possible. They want the same thing that you want, Cancer. They do. Right here. I mean, despite the back and forthness, in and outness, despite the debates, the not so friendly communication, they want the same thing you do. Right here, we got the Judgment on your side, and we got the Four of Wands on their side. This is all about rekindling. This is all about coming back together. We got the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups. We have a formation here with your energy, Cancer, and your information. Your person of interest and or situation wants the exact same thing. So, let's see. What advice do we have for Cancer? What advice do we have for Cancer? Advice for Cancer. Advice for Cancer. For November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What advice do we have for Cancer? What advice do we have for Cancer, Spirit? What advice do you have for Cancer, Spirit? What advice do you have for Cancer, Spirit? What advice do you have for Cancer? There we go. All right, Cancer. Right here, you need to look into the situation a little bit more deeper than skin deep. You know what I'm saying? this is a time for you to really work on yourself and to work how you're going to approach this situation. You need to think about every single detail of what went down with the situation between you and your person of interest in order for you to successfully negotiate this reunion that the both of you want. There are some speed bumps and there are some problems and obstacles there. You need to figure out what those are, and you need to try your best to smooth them out. Otherwise, this cycle is just going to continue. So if you can do that and really focus on yourself and what you want, it's going to be pretty gravy. But as far as the emotional aspect, it's going to be pretty wavy. It's going to be really wavy. So you really need to focus on what it is, whatever it is that you can do to fix the situation or fix yourself to fix the situation. All right, Cancer? All right, let's see who's next. Leo. Leo. It's the Leo time. What's up, Leos? Hi, Leo. How you doing? Great. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Leo. Let's see what's going on with Leo. It's going to be wavy and gravy for Leo for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Leo?
Wow.
Roar. Roar.
Hear me roar.
Roar. All right, Leo. What's up, Leo? Mm-hmm. All right, Leo. Oh, Leo. It's going to be wavy or gravy for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019 for Leo. Here we go. All right. All right, Leo. Here we go, Leo. Well, you're going to be all up in your emotions, Leo. All up in your emotions. There's going to be a whole bunch of somethings that's going to remind you of your person of interest and your situation that you dealt with that is binding you. It's going to be thrown in your face a lot. And there's going to be a lot of temptations for you this week here, Leo. So here is, you're kind of like, what do I do, George? Which way do I go? Which way do I go, George? It's going to be a popping week for you, Leo. But here's the thing. You don't know which way to go. You don't know what you want. I mean, you got to get the gab and you got to get the sex. You know what I'm saying? You know how to use both of them here, Leo. So it's kind of sort of to your advantage. But when you're trying to attract something, you also attract the duds. When you try to attract the studs, you attract the duds also. So it's going to be kind of difficult for you to weed those out. You know what I mean? So you never can tell. Let's see what's going on with your person of interest and or situation that's binding you, Leo, for this week. Let's see. All right, let's see what's going on with Leo's person of interest and or situation that is binding Leo for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. One more. All right. What's going on with Leo and their person of interest and or situation that is binding Leo for November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go. They don't know what to do, Leo. They're all up in their head about you. Here you are with the strength. You are in their energy. Ju. On their mind, in their spirit, in their ears, whatever the case may be, you're around them. Ju around them, Leo. And you got the Three of Cups on both sides. You and your person of interest and or situation that is binding you. But they fear about the horizon. They fear about the future. They're uneasy about it. They don't know what to expect or what's to come of the future here. It's probably why they're not coming toward you here with the Eight of Swords. They want what you want. And they're actually acknowledging just how beautiful, radiant, sexy you are. They just don't know how to come about it. They're miserable without you here with the Five of Cups. They just don't know what to do about it. Okay? So right now they're kind of sort of miserable without you. They're kind of sort of miserable, or they're regretting certain decisions they made in regards to the situation, Leo. Now they're actually seeing you for what you really are. And they want to come forward. They're just afraid that they burnt a lot of bridges in order to do that. Let's see what advice we have for Leo. What advice is there for Leo, Spirit? What advice is there for Leo? What advice is there for Leo for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Pump the brakes, Leo. Here with the Three of Wands. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Let's see. Let's get some more here. Some more cards for Leo's advice. Pump the brakes. You got to stop, Leo. Don't get to the chopper. Not just yet. No, not yet. Here we go. Oh, Leo. Leo. Okay, so all right, let's keep it real here, Leo. Okay, you got all these options and you got all these temptations out here, Leo. Yes, we understand that. We get that. We got it. Yes, okay. You are it. You are the next big thing. We get it. But from what I see right here, you're still waiting for that person to come back towards you. Wait for that person to come back towards you. Do not go and embark on a new journey because you just may miss the ship that's supposed to come in. You know what I'm saying? You just may miss it. So it's important for you to actually calm those impulses and wait. Wait. That's all that I can say is just wait. Pipe down. Sit down. Do a crossword puzzle. Do something. Do something to kill time or get your mind off things. Do not embark on a new journey until you cut ties or you settle scores with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Leo. That is your advice for this week. Okay, so it's going to be pretty gravy for you. It's going to be pretty gravy for you for the most part, Leo, but it's kind of sort of like those urges and impulses is going to make it wavy. You're gonna go through a roller coaster of emotions and hormones like, whoa. You know what I mean? So just pump the brakes a little bit. Keep your mind occupied, Leo. Alright? Alright. Let's see. Virgo. What's up, Virgs? What's up for Virgo? Virgo. Let's do it. Alright, let's see what's going on with Virgo for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Virgo? What's going on with Virgo? What's going on with Virgo? Virgo. Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Virgo? Alright, Virgo, we've got the Chariot, forward movement plans working out or whatnot, something positive, something very positive, or you have a positive way of thinking about things. Like, you have the energy of forward movement, no matter what it is. Doesn't matter what it is. Let's see. Let's get some more cards here for Virgo. More cards for Virgo. For the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Virgo? Here we go. Virgo. All right, here we go, Virg. Check it. You are coming into the week walking away from control, walking away from heartbreak. Okay? You've held on to this situation and or emotion and or thinking and or energy for a long time. You're just like, screw it. It ain't going to get any better. It ain't going to get any worse. And there ain't no reason to hang on to this crap because it's just holding me back. So I'm just going to move forward and see where life takes me. This is basically what your energy is going to be. You're going to get rid of all control. All control. You're going to get rid of things that are not serving you. You're going to get rid of things that you can't change, you can't transform, you have no control over. And you're going to ease up on the control. Like some Virgos, they do have a control issue and whatnot. They're going to ease back on it. So this could be for a certain group of Virgos here. A control issue, or trying to control the outcome, or trying to control the environment, or whatever the case may be. You're going to ease off the reins there a little bit, and you're just going to let things slide. You're going to let things coast. You know what I'm saying? You're going to let it flow. For another group of Virgos right here, you're just done with it. I'm not hanging on no more. You don't want to get your stuff together, then you know what? I'm just going to move forward and see where life takes me. You are in an energy of forward movement this week, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on here with Virgo's person of interest and or situation that is binding Virgo for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. This is for Virgo's person of interest and or situation that is binding Virgo for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Let's see. All right, we got it. Let's get a couple of shuffles here. Here we go. Here we go for Virgo, whose person of interest and or situation that is binding Virgo for November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Virgo, your person of interest wants a new beginning. Your situation wants a new start. And you know what? They're trying to make things right, no matter what it was. They are in a situation to where stubbornness and ego is just going to be blank. You know what I'm saying? It's too slow of motion, too slow of movement. You know what I'm saying? And they want things to finally heal and settle. They want the dust to settle. They want it done. So they are in this new start, new beginning. Let bygones be bygones. They want to come towards you, and they want to try to make it right, Virgo. Okay? They want to try to make things right, no matter what the dealio was. So kind of sort of the ball's in your court. Because you're the ones like, screw it. I'm moving forward. You don't want to get your act right. Then you know what? Then I'll leave you in the dust. And your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Virgo, doesn't want to be left in the dust. Okay? Let's see what's going on with Virgo's advice for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Advice for Virgo for November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Advice for Virgo for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Advice for Virgo. Oh, here we go. Okay, judgment call right here. Judgment. We got judgment popping out for Virgo. Alrighty, let's see. This could be a rekindling. This could be a resurrection. This could be a judgment call here being made by Virgo. Or this could be a message from... all this is a message from Spirit, but this is going to be a very direct message to Virgo from Spirit as far as the advice. Like ironclad message, like you must obey this message. This is not like a choice, like, oh, you should do it or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, if you don't do it, then okay. If you do it, then cool. No, this is something that must be done here with a judgment. Let's see what we got for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, here we go. Virgo, move forward with confidence. Move forward with confidence, but not with belligerence, okay? And please watch yourself and watch the decisions that you are making. Watch what is coming back also. Keep a watchful eye on your surroundings and your environment. Keep a watchful eye, Virgo, okay? Because one slip can cause you to how would you say, it could cause a problem, an obstacle, or a hiccup right here. Be very, very mindful of everything that's going on around you, and be very mindful when it comes to people or situations coming back into your life. Look through the situation and kind of sort of like use your own better judgment and discernment when you are choosing whether or not to involve yourself in a situation or not involve yourself in a situation. Very, very important that you do that this week, Virgo. So your practicality and your overanalyzation is going to work very well for you this week, Virgo. Use them. Utilize them. Very important that you do that. Other than that, it's going to be pretty gravy for you, Virgs. Alrighty. Let's see who's next. Libra. Libra. Libra, Libra. Libra. What's going on with Libra? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Libra for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Libra? This is for Libra, Spirit. This is for Libra. What's going on with Libra for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Libra? Let's see. Let's get some Libra energy here. Let's get some Libra energy here. La, 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 la. All right. For Libra, for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. It's going to be wavy or gravy for Libra. Cards are getting stuck here. It must mean that something needs to be said to Libra. Let's see. Here we go. All right, Libra, here we go. You have a decision to make here, Libra, and it's good. And it could be a 50-50 thing. You feel, coming into this week, Libra, you feel like two people. You feel like two people. Like, here's yourself, and you're being pulled in two different directions. So instead of feeling like one person and feeling whole, you feel like two people and feeling lost, split. You know what I'm saying? There is a lot of things here going on with you, Libra. No matter what your situation is, it's either you reconcile with the situation and make it right, or you keep the situation the way that it's going and end up suffering heartbreak. The thing about it is, though, with this heartbreak, you have an idea how to mend it. You don't know the whole process of how to mend it. That's why you're stuck between a rock and a hard place here. You know what I'm saying? You're trying your best to do it. You're trying your best to do it, but the more you try and the more that it's not working, the more closed off you're getting to it. Does that make sense there, Libra? That's your energy coming into this week. Let's see what's going on with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Libra, for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What's going on with Libra's person of interest and or situation that is binding Libra for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Okay, let's get a couple of shuffles here for Libra. Libra and the person of interest or situation that is binding Libra. November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go. All right, Libra. Your person of interest and or situation that is binding you wants a break. They done. Like, they're not done, but they want a break. It's either you get off, stop jumping on their head, stop getting on their case, get off their butts, you know what I'm saying? Like, get off them. Like, they need a break. They're going to start going into selfish mode right here. They do want a relationship. They do want this to work out. They want a new beginning, but it's like, the both of you are clashing so much. The situation or your person of interest, you know what I'm saying, that is binding you. You guys are clashing so much because you have your idea, they have their idea, and it's just like, there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians here, Libra. You know what I'm saying? Someone here needs to be an Indian instead of a chief, all right? There's too many leaders, not enough followers. It's like the both of you want things your way, but the both of you are not getting what you want because the both of you can't agree. You know what I mean? So while you're over here getting closed off emotionally or psychologically or energetically towards your person of interest, you're closing yourself off. They're wanting a break. You guys are marrying each other, but you guys are marrying each other under different circumstances. That's what's crazy about this. Like, but both of you are trying to work for the same goal. It's just that the both of your conditions and terms on it suck. You know what I mean? Like I said, too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Someone here needs to follow. There can only be one leader. There can only be one. And what advice do we have for Libra for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Sorry. Advice for Libra, please. Advice for Libra. Here we go. I'll take them. All right, your judgment, Libra. You have to look at things in a different perspective. You have to show compromise here. You have to see things in a different perspective, not just your perspective. You got to put yourself in another person's shoes here. You got to see it from their end. At least somebody is seeing it from somebody's end instead of, two people seeing it from their own ends. That's how you all clash. That's how you're clashing. Nobody wants to put their feet in another person's shoes and look at it from their perspective. Your advice for this week, I don't care how much conflict there is and blah, blah, blah. You always have to look at the situation from another person's standpoint. Otherwise, you'll never understand the person and you always will be feuding. The end. There is no way around it. There is no special type of maneuver you can do to avoid this conflict. If you do not put yourself in another person's shoes, especially when it deals with terms, conditions, compromises, promises, whatever the case may be that's causing this conflict, you will never heal the situation and you will continue being miserable, Libra. So it's going to be pretty wavy for you this week if you don't learn the process of compromise. Okay. Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Scorpio? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Scorpio? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Scorpio for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Scorpio? This is for Scorpio, Spirit. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, Scorpio, you're coming into this week strong and courageous. Why? Let's see what's going on here for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Going for the week from November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Scorpio? One more shuffle. One more for Scorpio for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go. Okay, Scorpio. You want that new and you don't want that old. So here we go. Scorpio, forward movement for you this week. But you're going to have the guts, the courage, and you're going to have the strength to do it. After so long of holding on to something that does not serve you, thinking that it's going to either inspire the person to come back or inspire the situation to get better or to motivate the situation to get better or, some kind of positive result that you've been holding on to this. You're letting it go. You're letting it go and you're going to be like, okay, well, didn't happen. So this time I'm going to be the bigger person and just walk away. Just walk away. And if they want to follow, cool, I'll hear them out later on down the road. But right now, I don't give a rat's butt what they're up to, what they're doing. I want to do something for me, for my happiness. I'm tired of being in this energy. So you know what? As hard as it is for me to let go, I'm going to have the strength and the courage to do so. And I'm going to go live a Scorpio life. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio's person of interest and or situation that is binding Scorpio for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What is going on with Scorpio's person of interest and or situation that is binding Scorpio for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What's going on with Scorpio and their person of interest and or situation that is binding them for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Let's get another shovel here for Scorpio. Here we go. Okay, Scorpio. Your person of interest and or situation that is binding you is being a complete and total biot. You know what I'm saying? Biot. he or she, they don't want it, they don't care, they're doing their own thing. They are in this, like, you know what, I'm just going to cut you up. Like, they're being a complete, total brat about certain things, whatever the case may be. They're doing it their way, and it's their way or the highway. And if they don't get their way, then you know what, they're going to go and they're going to pout, they're going to yell, they're going to scream, they're going to cry, they're going to go do their crap. That's why it probably was difficult for you to let go of this situation. You have the strength and the courage to move forward. Why? Because this person is basically taking their sweet time trying to either work something out or trying to, like, you know, how would you say, to make things right. You know what I'm saying? They're taking their time because they know they can take their time. This is not a good energy that your person of interest and or situation that is binding you is in. They're in there, take their sweet time. You know what I mean? They're going through heartbreak right now also. See, here's the thing though. This is what makes them a spoiled brat. Alright? They're stuck. They're worried about the situation with you. You know, they're all up in their mind. They're wondering what you're doing. They're heartbroken about it. But yet they want to walk away and they're taking their sweet time to come back towards you. That's, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by spoiled brat syndrome. They want things on their terms, their way. If they can't have it their way to every detail, then they're just going to stay the way they are. So let's see what's going on with Scorpio's advice for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Advice for Scorpio, please. All right, here we go, Scorpio. We got the Queen of Wands right here. Hey, yo, Scorpio. Do your thing, Scorpio. Be beautiful, be sexy, be creative, be adventurous, be friendly, be flirty. You can do that. Why? Because you ain't got nothing to worry about. If they're going to be doing their thing over here, then you do your thing. You ain't doing anything wrong by living your life. You're just not going to put your life on hold for someone to, to make up their mind. Be like, oh yeah, well, I'm satisfied with that. I guess I'm impressed with that. Yeah, I guess I can deal with that. Hell no. Your person of interest in or situation that is binding you should not say, yeah, I'll settle for Scorpio because, they make me happy to at least that extent. No. You deserve better than that, Scorp. Straight up. Let's get some more cards here for Scorpio advice. More cards for the Scorpio's advice. More cards. Yeah, here we go, Scorps. Yes. With the strength again here. You want something new, go after something new. Don't wait for something to get their heads out of their butts. Go after something new. Go after something new. Don't get held back. Don't live with regret. Don't do that. That is your advice here, Scorpio. And try your hardest to get this new life that you want or this new situation that you want. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't feel betrayed. Don't feel sabotaged. And don't feel stuck. There's a whole world out there waiting for you, Scorpio. All you got to do is get the strength and the courage to move forward. Go grab it. So if you can do that, it's going to be so gravy-licious for you this week. If not, hey, it's your energy. You decide whether or not you want to stay in it. You want to be happy? You know what? Let go. Let go and live your life. And do it to the best of your ability. And don't hold yourself back for nothing or no one unless they prove to you that it's worth it. This person of interest that you're holding on to, they're not proving squat. So it ain't worth it. Alrighty? So, let's see who's next. Sagittarius. Saggies. What's up, Saggies? What's up, Saggies? How you doing? What's up, Sagittarius? Anyway, let's see what's going on with Sagittarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Is it going to be wavy or gravy for the Saggies? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for the Saggies? Sagittarius. What's going on for Sagittarius? What's going on with Sagittarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Saggies? One more shuffle. And that was a pretty slow shuffle. Hurry up, cards. Thank you. There we go. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you got a decision to make. Sagittarius, you have a decision to make right here in regards to either a work situation or a love situation. You're at a crossroads coming into this week here, Sagittarius. Either way, it's like, well, no matter what you do here with the Five of Pentacles, your overall energy, you're going to lose something. You're going to lose something right here, and you have to come to equilibrium and balance in regards to that. Which do you want more out of life? What do you want for yourself, your future, your life? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel whole? What makes you feel complete? You know, those are the things that are going on through your mind, and this is the things that you're trying to balance out within your energy coming into this week. Huge decisions must be made here, is what's going through your mind for this week of November 18th through the 24th right here. Because it's like, well, if I go this way, I'm going to piss them off. But if I go this way, I'm going to betray this person. I mean, you're like stuck between a rock and a hard place here. This is the energy you're coming into this week here, Sagittarius. There we go.
Romeo,
Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Sagittarius, for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What is going on with Sagittarius, person of interest and or situation that is binding Sagittarius for November the 18th through the 24th, 2019? What's going on with Sagittarius, person of interest and or situation that is binding Sagittarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? One more shuffle. One more shuffle. There we go. There you are, Saggy. Saggy, your person of interest and or situation that is binding you wants success. They want healing in the situation. We got double healing here, and they want celebration and victory with you here, Sagittarius. With the Ten of Swords, and there's the Ten of Swords on both ends here, Saggy. You are afraid of a decision that you're going to make that's going to sabotage and or destroy and or betray something in your environment. Your person of interest and or situation that's binding you is trying to get over a sabotage and or betrayal and or backstabbing that you've caused this person, Sagittarius. And they're more than willing to do it right here for this week. With the Four of Wands right here, this is balance. This is togetherness. This right here with the Four of Wands is one of the most beautiful cards in this deck. This is harmonization, freedom. This right here is basically, I mean, if you want to go like deeper, this could be a wedding. If you want to do that, this is family. This is a home. You know what I mean? Like they want to come together with you and have celebration and victory and healing with you. They want success in the situation, Sagittarius, okay? And they're overlooking whatever happened in the past here with the Ten of Swords. Even though they still feel this way with the Ten of Swords, they're not going to let it cloud their judgment on what they want to do with themselves or with you. Let's see what advice we have for Sagittarius. What advice do we have for Sagittarius? What advice do we have for Sagittarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What advice do we have for Sagittarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Advice for Sagittarius. Advice for Sagittarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go. Take a break. Sagittarius, even though you're on edge about this situation, you need a much needed break. You need a much needed break. All of this confusion, all of this anxiety, all this stress is going to break you. Take a step back and reevaluate your course of action, your thoughts, your emotions, your entire person. Your advice for this week is don't take everything in at once, do it one step at a time, but do it efficiently to where you will complete the task. You need to do that. It's okay to take a break and hang back and whatnot and just like not do nothing and have some you time this week, but please do not let that divert you from the goal that is supposed to be going on here. Whatever it is that you're dealing with here, Saggy, you have a mission here. With all of this decisive energy here that you need to make a choice and you need to do all this stuff, do not deviate from that agenda. Take a break. Recuperate, recharge your batteries, take some you time, Sagittarius, but please do not procrastinate or forget about the task at hand. Okay? It's going to be a pretty wavy week for you. It's going to be a pretty wavy week for you. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see who's next. Capricorn. Hey, Caps. Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is going to be wavy or gravy for Capricorn. It's going to be wavy or gravy for Capricorn. Wavy or gravy for Capricorn. For the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Is going to be wavy or gravy for Capricorn. Wavy or gravy for Capricorn. Wavy or gravy for Capricorn. Go. Wavy or gravy for Capricorn. Wow, this is getting stuck. Here we go. Alrighty. Okay, Capricorn, here we go. Capricorn, the energy that you're coming into this week, you want to feel complete. You want to feel complete, or you want something to be completed, or you want a goal to reach its peak and its finalizations here. Okay? You're tired of the disappointment, you're tired of the bickering, you're tired of the moving around, you're tired of wandering, you're just plain old tired. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, though, you feel like you can't relate to nobody. You know what I mean? You don't want to give any kind of information out because it's too sensitive or it's too intense that someone will judge you on it. Like you're keeping your thoughts and your emotions to yourself, but yet you want to feel complete and you kind of sort of can't. You kind of sort of feel torn about it. You know what I mean? It's kind of sort of torn, shook up, battling within you. This is demons that you are battling within you because you're afraid to let them out and be judged by it. You know what I mean? It's kind of sort of like feeling broken and torn. Like I said, like you want to go and give your thoughts or your opinions to somebody. And, you're hoping that someone gives you an ear, right? But you don't want the aftermath of laying it on thick on them. So this is you. This is you coming into this week. You want to feel complete. You want to feel complete, but you're unsure how you can do that. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Capricorn. What's going on with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Capricorn, for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What is going on with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Capricorn, for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Here we go. Let's do it. Ah, this cloth keeps on catching. There we go. All right, Capricorn. Here you are, Capricorn. All up in your person of interest energy. Okay? They want change. They want either they're going through a transformation or they want change. You know what I'm saying? They want change. It's either that or they're trying to instigate a ending here. A change or an ending. But what I do not understand here is they want to offer an apology or a truce to you. Like they're really, really aching for it. But it's kind of sort of like if they do that, then they feel that they're going to betray you, backstab you, whatever the case may be. Like it's going to backfire on them. You know what I mean? Like they're ready for change, or if they don't get the change, then they're going to end the situation here. Okay, it's like change or bust. This is what your person of interest and or situation is buying to use energy is. Be like, Capricorn, change or we're done. Change or it's gone. Change or it's finished. Or we need to change something or it's going to end. This is what energy they're in right now. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is they know how to talk. They know how to talk big time. They know how to use their words. It's kind of sort of like they're a con man. What's another word for it? Like manipulation. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know how to give the ultimatum to get a result. You know what I mean? But you sense that though, Capricorn. That's why you don't open up to this person. That's why it's very difficult. So it feels like your back is in a corner here. You know what I mean? Like you don't know how to feel complete. You want to feel complete. It's just like you can sense the fakeness of the situation. Let's see what advice we have for Capricorn. What advice do we have for Capricorn? What advice do we have for Capricorn? Advice for Capricorn, Spirit. Advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn.
No.
Advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn, Spirit. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Forward movement. Wow, everyone's moving forward or everyone's dealing with forward movement. Capricorn, you have to decide. And you have to make a mind over heart decision here. You got to be cold about it. No emotion in this decision that you're going to make for yourself, Capricorn. You must make this decision. Either stay stuck in this situation and being incomplete and feeling incomplete, or seek life elsewhere and go on to greener pastures and look for something to complete you. You know what I mean? This is a time that you really, really, really need to go deep inside yourself and go deep inside your mind and your energy, and you need to figure out what you want truly for your life. Okay? There's some codependency here. I see some codependency here, Capricorn. And no. Don't sit there and be like, I'm not codependent. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. That's why it's so difficult for you to move forward. Even though you're not getting the act right that you want, or you're not getting the things that you need out of the situation, you're still stuck to it. That's how it's codependent. So you want to live like that, or do you want to finally be free of this burden? And you want to live your life the way that you feel that it's fit or feel that it's right. You know what I mean? That's the decision that you need to come to here, Capricorn. So until you do that, it's going to be pretty wavy for you this week. All right? All righty. All right, let's see who's next. Aquarius. Aquarius is next. What's up, Aquas? All right, let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What's going on with Aquarius? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Aquarius? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Aquarius? Is it going to be wavy? Ooh. Wait a minute. No. That fell out, but I didn't feel right about it. All right, let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Let me remind you guys, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know that I forgot to say that in the beginning of the video, but this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Is going to be wavy or gravy for Aquarius. Here we go. Got that. Let's do a couple of shuffles here for Aquarius. Aquarius. They're Aquarius, Aquarius on
It's
the
the
phone.
age of Aquarius, isn't it? Age of Aquarius, yeah.
I don't know.
Romeo, so.
What? What'd I do? Okay. Aquarius for November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What's going on with Aquarius? Here we go, Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. Okay. Right now, you're going to be all into your intuition here, Aquarius. You're going to have them gut feelings. You're going to have them downloads, whatever it is that you want to call them, hunches and stuff like that. You are going to be completely receptive to all the things that are around you this week. All right, Aquarius? So it can be the positive things and the negative things, both. You know what I'm saying? It will be completely up to you to decide which is which and which is worth it there that you want to involve yourself with. This is what's going on through your mind here with the King of Swords and the King of Pence. You're going to be ego-driven, but then you're going to be kind of sort of like isolated from it. You know what I mean? Your intuition. So, let me see right here. Because like, you want the good, that's like all you feel like is you're getting the bad here, you know what I mean? So, you know, you're relying on your intuition or your gut instinct to actually, you know, pave the way for you here. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's see what's going on with Aquarius, person of interest and or situation that is binding Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius, person of interest and or situation that is binding Aquarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What's going on with Aquarius, person of interest and or situation that is binding Aquarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. One more shuffle. Alright, let's see. Okay, Aquarius, here we go. You know what, Aquarius, your person of interest and or situation that is binding you is stuck like Chuck in a rut, blah, blah. You know what I mean? No motion, nothing. They don't know whether to hold on to it and work on it or to just trust their gut and just either come full force at you or to walk away. It's like they're kind of sort of like half and half. Like, should I be belligerent about it? Should I be upset about it? Should I be angry about it? Should I be forceful about it? Should I be destructive, harmful, or negative about it? Or should I try my best to work on it and see where it goes and hold on to it for the best of what it's worth? Basically is what your person of interest and or situation that is binding you as energy is this week, coming into this week. This is kind of, it's not funny, but it's kind of like, okay, it's funny. Okay? Your intuition is going to be acting out. They're just having gut feelings, and they're going to trust their gut, and they're going to go with their gut. They're going to try to. You know what I'm saying? You both are marrying each other. You both are marrying each other, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you already get the concept of marrying each other. This is actually kind of funny this came out this way. It's kind of sort of like you are trying to figure out how to use your intuition. This person is trying to figure out whether or not they should use their intuition for good or bad. You know what I mean? Like I said, the both of you are marrying each other. You're developing it. They're actually trying to use it. And they don't know how to use it. That's the thing. They don't know how to use it. Let's see what advice we have for Aquarius. They're stuck, just like you, Aquarius. They're stuck. I'll say it again. You are trying to develop your intuition and how to use proper discernment on which one you should involve yourself with or take action on. They're actually trying to figure out what side of their intuition to use, but they don't know how to use it. That's the thing. What advice do we have for Aquarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What advice do we have for Aquarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Advice for Aquarius for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go. All right. Advice. Keep the status quo. Keep the things the way they are right now. Right now, Aquarius. I'm saying right now. As far as action and movement, keep the way it is. Don't make any movements or actions. But Aquarius, you need to change your perspective on how you're looking at it, okay? Instead of using ego, instead of using stubbornness, pride, butthurtness, instead of doing all that, try to look at it as a blessing in disguise. I know it's kind of difficult to do that, all right, Aquarius? Aquarius, they're going to do what they want when they feel and how they want to do it. Of course, you're Aquarius, and no one can tell you otherwise. Once your mind is made up on a certain opinion or perspective or objective, it's going to be kind of hard to change in that concept. You're an Aquarius, of course. But the thing about it is you really need to try to change your perspective on this situation, because this situation can actually drive you to either do something incredibly stupid, to alter your judgment, to do something foolish, and or mess up your path and knock you off it. You are in manifestation mode right now, Aquarius. Right now is the time for you to try to make light of the situation and to bring the positivity into your life. And here's the best test of will to do it. Keep the status quo. Keep things how they are. Just look at it from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Look at it from a different perspective. It's hard. I understand, Aquarius. I get it. But it's very important for you not to cloud your judgment or your thinking patterns on this situation. It may cause you to make a very bad mistake. No matter what your situation is, do not let pride and ego overrule your mentality. Don't let it. Don't. Damn. Keep emotion out of it, but keep logical about it. All right? It's going to be pretty wavy for you this week here, Aquarius. All righty. Let's say who's next. Pisces. Pisces. What's going on with Pisces for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Pisces? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Pisces? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Pisces for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019?
Every time she does that, I think she says gang bang. Pisces gang bang.
Alright, Pisces. What's going on towards Pisces for November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What's going on with Pisces? Is it going to be wavy or gravy for Pisces? Cards are sticking. Stop sticking. Stop sticking, cards. Stop sticking. Let's see. Alright, let's see what's going on with Pisces for November 18th through the 24th, 2019. I need a new deck. And I said deck. Alright, guys?
Yeah,
What's going on with Pisces for November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Alright. Pisces. Ooh, you're going to be in bitch mode this week, Pisces. You feel that that's the way to go. Why? Because You want to be selfish. You're going to be thinking about yourself this week because you feel like you're going to be more victorious thinking about yourself because you're busy thinking about other people. You just got the shaft. You got the crappy end of the stick here, Pisces. Every time you would think of others or you put others before you, Pisces. This time, you're like, nope, they ain't my problem, Jack. I'm just going to, worry about number one this week. It's going to be me. What I want to do, what I feel, what I think, and what I like. If you don't like it, there's a door. Don't let it hit you where spirit split you. You know what I mean? And it's like you think that you're going to feel fulfilled by that. You think you are. That's the thing. I'm actually kind of curious about the rest of your spread here, Pisces. You know what I mean? But here with the temperance, it's kind of sort of like you're going to separate yourself, right? And you're going to manage yourself, right? But here with the Four of Pence, it's just not good enough. And we're going to see why. We're going to see why. Let's see what's going on with your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Pisces, for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. What's going on with Pisces, person of interest and or situation that is binding Pisces for November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What is going on with Pisces, person of interest and or situation that is binding Pisces for November 18th through the 24th, 2019? I need new cards. Somebody book some readings so I can afford new cards. So I can continue giving truth and clarity to you guys. This is for Pisces, person of interest and or situation that is binding Pisces for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here you are, Pisces. All the Pisces twice. All up in the energy, and they're keeping an eye on you. They're keeping a watchful eye on you. They're getting facts and research on you. They're over here trying to figure out and learn more about you. It's all about you in your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Pisces. You are completely in their element, in their energy, in their mind, in their motivations, in their intentions. They want to speak to you. They want a new beginning right here, but they're trying to figure out methods and ways to do it. Could be somebody from the past, or could be somebody completely new. I don't know, Pisces. I don't know what you got going on. But I do know that your person of interest where you are thinking about right now or who is strongly influencing this reading of yours right here does want something new with you and wants to talk to you about it, just that they don't know how to talk to you about it. So right now they're just keeping to themselves. They're keeping to themselves and they're staying quiet. You know what I mean? So here we go. What advice do we have for Pisces for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What advice do we have for Pisces for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? What advice do we have for Pisces for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019? Advice for Pisces for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces for the week of November 18th through the 24th, 2019. Here we go, Pisces. Dun, dun, dun. You need to ground yourself here, Pisces. Do not be going all like, well, I'm all that in a bag of chips. You can't control me. You can't get me. You can't catch me. You can't have me. Get out of that energy. Get out of that energy, because as much strength as you want to show, you're still coming on to the situation in some aspect, way, or another. Okay? May have been disappointing right here. You may have been disappointed, but you're actually waiting for a silver lining in that dark cloud in regards to your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, Pisces, whether you want to admit it or not. Sorry. You can fool the world, but you can't fool the phenomenal Romeo. I see it right here, Pisces. Right here. You also want to learn. You also want to learn certain things about your life as well and about yourself. But as far as your person of interest and or situation that is binding you, you're on a little bit on the bored side with your current situation. The advice, the true advice here is to learn how to smooth out the wrinkles of your past and smooth out the wrinkles of your present so it can define your future. If you do not, you are going to be living with the disappointment of your decisions and actions for the rest of your days. And that's a fact, Jack. You're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting for this perfect thing or this ship to come in or for this love to pop up. You're going to be waiting and waiting. If you don't do anything to smooth out your past, which molded you into what you are now, which is going to make what you are in the future. You have to empty out that closet. You have to get rid of those demons. You have to iron out all of those wrinkles. You have to do that in order to move forward here, Pisces. I'm just saying, until you do that, you're going to continue being stuck in this energy. So it's going to be pretty wavy for you this week here, Pisces. You have a decision to make, and when you make that decision, stick with your decision and work it through. Don't be like, okay, well, I'm going to decide to change my life. I'm going to heal from my past. I'm going to forgive my past. But then the next day, you're going to be sitting there on the couch eating Doritos or something like that, watching some kind of stupid game show. Be like, shit, I live a boring life. It's up to you, Pisces, how you want to live. It's nobody else's responsibility or problem but yours. Okay? Like I said, it's going to be wavy unless you decide to do something to change that. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is your information, your wavy gravy, your 411 for the week, okay, for the 12. So, I guess that's it for right now. If you guys need some more insight and just get that lovely, lovely website, don't hesitate to visit it, okay? If you need some more insight or more in-depth truth or clarity to this situation, I hope you all enjoyed, and we hope to see you in the next stream. Until then, everybody, be cool, be calm, be positive, be loving, be forgiving. Just be you. Love and light. Namaste. Until next time, y'all.